American Legion Conference.
As per the recent outbreak in Philadelphia, we have welcomed onto our show today someone who might be able to give us more information about the current situation. Here is a representative from the CDC Department of Health.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. So is there any new information you might be able to give us on the outbreak, maybe the cause of the disease?
Well, we recently titled the disease Legionnaire.
I see.
Yes, it was taking place at a hotel during the local American Legion Conference. Anyway, it is caused by a bacterium named Legionella.
And do you know how it infected dozens of people?
Well, you see, all these people were staying at the local hotel, the Bellevue Stratford. Something else they all have in common is that they were all exposed to the air conditioning and water. This is where the bacteria live, and as a result, it infected most people.
Mm-hmm. And did these people infect each other, like person-to-person contact, or were they all just really unfortunate?
No, they were all just very unfortunate because Legionnaires cannot be spread from person-to-person contact. This means that they were all infected through the water or the air.
And should we be stressed about our public safety?
It is safe to be careful as it is a threat to anyone who is exposed. However, the risk of exposure is slim unless you are staying at a hotel, spending a lot of time at the grocery store or complex buildings.
And so I've heard that you brought with you today a local scientist who has put on this case. Is that correct?
That is. Dr. McDade has come to explain the science behind this newly found disease.
When Legionella pneumonia first enters the body begins a cell-mediated response. When a macrophage finds the invaders, it will eat and display its antigen. A helper T cell will bind to the macrophage and alert the rest of the immune system with interleukin. The interleukin tells the killer T cells to divide and attack the invaders by injecting their toxin. The humoral response begins after the interleukin is released. B cells begin to divide and produce antibodies for the specific invader's antigens. The antibodies bind to invaders' antigens and render the pathogen useless. B cells then turn into memory B cells to protect the body against future infection.
Hello, my name is Dr. McDade. I wanted to talk to you about the importance of getting treatment when you feel that you may have symptoms. If you feel feverish, have headaches, body chills specifically in the chest, muscle pain, or shortness of breath, please contact your doctor immediately. We have antibiotics that can kill the bacteria before they affect your immune system. If untreated, the bacteria can invade your white blood cells, specifically the macrophages, and use them to reproduce. The bacteria will steal nutrients from the white blood cells and reproduce until the macrophage explodes. Not only that, but when the body launches a full immune response, the brain issues a stress signal that affects your nervous system. This makes your body less responsive to changes in environment, which is dangerous, especially for those who are hypochondriacs. Bottom line, act quickly. If pneumonia is treated too late, it can cause lasting lung and health problems.
Now we've welcomed a member from our audience to come and speak about the disease and ask questions.
So, what are the symptoms of Legionnaire's disease that we need to look out for?
Well, the symptoms of Legionnaires, they come in stages. The first stage consists of headache, muscle pains, chills, and fevers. The fever can be 104 degrees or higher. The second stage consists of coughing, and this coughing can bring up mucus or blood, so it's not very pleasant. Shortness of breath, chest pain, gastrointestinal symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, confusion, or other mental changes.
It's a lot of symptoms.
It is.
So, is there any way to cure this disease?
Well, the fever will go down on its own over time, and as for the Legionella bacteria, antibiotics can be used to treat it. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Chloe Dares from Philadelphia's version of King 5 News, and I'm here with CDC Worker.
Hello.
We are out and about trying to prevent easy outbreaks of Legionnaires. We are on our way to talk to some everyday people who experience these life-changing but simple things that can lead to such a life-threatening disease.
We're off to find the people that could be at risk for Legionnaires.
And I'm here with CDC Worker in order to help me with that.
Right now we are heading to the most populated area in Philadelphia.
It's called
Crosswater
It's
Park.
called Crosswater Park. Hello, sir. Have a kind day. I think we've got one.
Over there on the left, do you see him? Look.
This man over here, he's smoking.
Look,
I think we should tell him what he's at risk of.
I think we should. Here, stop right now. Let's go.
Out we go. Hello. What a cute puppy you got there. What are you smoking? Is that what you are doing?
Yes.
I'm here from Philadelphia's version of King 5 News, and this is CDC representative.
Yes, hello.
Do you have a name? I like to know people's
I am
names.
Harper Brown.
Okay.
And we could not help but notice as we were driving by that you were smoking a cigarette.
That's really
Yes.
weird.
Yes. And do you know what that could cause your immune system to be more
Prone.
susceptible
Yes.
to? Susceptible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancer.
Cancer.
No.
That is a good point.
Yes.
But one thing that not many people know about
Exactly.
that is actually very common here in Philadelphia, this is where the outbreak occurred not too long ago, is a version of pneumonia, a very, very threatening version of pneumonia, life-threatening. Do you know what it's called?
Cancer.
No, it's
Oh.
called Legionnaire's
Legionnaires.
disease, and it's not very pleasant.
And every smoke you puff you take in from that cigarette, you know, that risk for Legionnaire just creeps higher.
Wait, so can I just get a new cigarette then?
No,
No.
just quit.
Really bad risk. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
That
you.
was like $5.
Stay safe. Bye. See, that is how we are helping the common good of people every day. Who's next? Let's go find some more people.
The newsman.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Please approach the vehicle.
Yeah. Oh God, no, please.
We would like to know, do you guys wash your hands
Yeah, wash my hands whenever it's necessary.
whenever necessary? And do you know when it is that it's necessary?
Yeah, like when you go inside after you've played outside, maybe some basketball, you just go inside before
Right,
you
so
eat
like pretty
any
soon here.
snack,
Mhm.
Just wash your hands.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
And do you know what you are at risk at for if you don't wash your hands?
Yeah. If you don't wash your hands, you can get a lot of diseases.
Any examples?
Let's see. Pneumonia.
Oh, that's good. Any kind of pneumonia?
I would say type 1 pneumonia.
Type 1. That's, you know. Well, good talk. Continue washing your hands.
Yes, yes, I
Yes. You have a good day now.
do. You too.
Don't get pneumonia. Okay. Thank you for joining us on our ride. Now, if you can remember, at the very beginning of our broadcast, we encountered one of the very first patients during the outbreak of Legionnaires. We're going to meet with him today to see how his recovery is going. Thank you for joining us. So how are you feeling after months with your disease?
Pretty good.
Are you fully recovered, or are there any lingering symptoms?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm fortunate to be one of the few who survived this epidemic.
That's very good. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for joining us.
Okay.
And I'm very glad to hear that you're feeling better.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Are you doing good?
You know, I'm doing just great.
You didn't get any symptoms?
I did not.
No. Okay. That's
Thank
good.
you. Yeah. Have a nice day.
Beat.com.
My pleasure.
I'm
Dumb.
Okay. Yes, it is mushy.
Okay, we got some. Okay, take two. Ready?
Oh my god! Bessie!
The 58th.
Annual American Legion
Annual. I
conference.
always forget annual.
Brian, what just happened?
We got yelled at by a guy in the lobby for
So now we
filming
can't be here anymore.
in the hotel. I want to work on the thing. What do I do?
Shut up, Brian.
How do you turn this thing on? Oh.